Roland, how did you find Carnivore?
Hey, so I found Carnivore through friends actually, because I wasn't thinking about what I was eating in that time, and so friends uh, sent me a video message about a diet that they're doing, and I've been doing it ever since, basically since November, I believe. So it's almost been 10 months.
And what prompted your friends to send you the video?
I was pretty demoralized, so I was like telling them, well, I have cancer. There's not much hope. And they sent me the video, and I was really chubby back then because they put me on all those pills and whatnot. I was not eating healthily, so they sent me a video, and they explained to me that it's better if you start now, and I've been doing it ever since.
Can you talk about what has changed since November?
Well, that's the thing. It hasn't grown my tumor or my cancer, so it's been pretty stable. But I can tell you, at least physically, I changed. I lost tons of weight because I was on a medicine called temolizumab and lomustine, which uh, which are chemo medicines that are not ideal for your body. So I've been going full carnivore and just enjoying my life, going to the gym regularly, or doing physical activity. Because once I got that video, it was like an experiment to see what I was doing, and that experience has been working great. So there's no like huge complaints. So the only problem is my wallet is getting drained because I'm in Finland, in Helsinki, and it's a pretty expensive city. But other than that, I am doing well. I sleep well. And also, it allows me to fast as well. So I do intermittent fasting, I believe, and ketogenic diet. On the carnivore diet, it's much more simpler because you need to eat less. And I don't feel hungry because I only eat when I need to eat. But I try to keep it short, so I'm just gonna be eating maybe the first 8 hours I'm gonna eat, and then 16 hours I'm not gonna snack, and I'm just gonna not eat, and I fast regularly. So each month I try to fast for 5 days because it maybe cleans out my body a bit, and there's more benefits in fasting.
That's awesome. Energy wise, you're doing better.
Yeah, no issue with energy. Just walking up the stairs is hard, but that's not because of the carnivore diet. Because my one of my leg is a bit weaker than the other one because of the surgery I had,
Right.
uh, brain surgery. But other than that, no complaints. I haven't felt tiredness. I go to the gym maybe 6 times a week, and at the moment I can bench press my body weight, if I'm with my gym partner, maybe 70 kilograms. I know it's not much if you're used to exercising regularly, but I've been doing it nonstop for 1 year, so it's been like a journey for me.
That's awesome. Um, can I ask where is the tumor?
Well, I can actually show you. Maybe it's in my back of my head.
Okay,
That's
the
in the back of
scar
my
at the
head right
back there.
here.
Yeah.
So it affects my right side of my body, but it's not like I struggle with this disability. I can still move my hands up and down. I can still use my eyes. The only problem I've lost sight hearing on my right side. I can still hear, but it's only loud noises. So other than that, no huge problems. And
And
I'm
you
going
said
to
it's
school in September, so hopefully
okay.
be able to exercise my hands because I know that's
Yeah,
good.
nice. And you said it hasn't grown. Was there any growth? Um, prior to you
Uh,
starting
uh,
Carnivore?
yeah, prior to I started Carnivore, I was on a drug called telozamide, and it was actually making my tumor more aggressive. So the more I was actually medicated, the less results I see, and I take MRIs maybe twice or three times a month. And at the moment, it hasn't grown, and no complaints.
Yeah, so how do you eat day to day?
Uh, I just eat minced meat, butter, a lot of butter, and eggs. So every morning, maybe I eat 10 eggs because eggs are pretty affordable compared to other things. And I sometimes add some fish and some cheese, but I try to avoid cheese because from what I heard, it affects your insulin. So I try to reduce my dairy intake because in Finland, food is usually highly processed. So I gotta also be careful with what I eat. So I have to look at I can't just buy any sausages or minced meat. I have to look at the label and see if there's added sugars, added carbohydrates, and I don't eat carbohydrates and I don't eat sugar at all.
Nice. So, and that's one meal a day?
I have 2 meals a day.
Two meals a
So
day.
eggs in the morning, and in the evening I'll usually eat ground beef with butter,
Nice.
and maybe this morning I'll add some bacon on my eggs.
Nice. Um, and so how have people around you reacted to your changed lifestyle?
Uh, Apart from physicality, nothing has changed. I'm still hanging out with my friends and my family. The only problem is they don't approve my diet because it's quite new and it's quite restrictive in their minds because I only eat maybe four things, and I keep healthy or I eat foods that doesn't go everywhere like a rainbow. I try to stay in the same course.
But they can see there's been improvement in you, like with your energy levels and your body
Yeah,
composition and stuff like that, right?
yeah. At least physically, I seem to be healthy, and they don't approve because of what I eat, obviously, because I munch on it, and it's popular to be more vegetarian in Finland. So I bring hate to some people. Maybe they don't like it, but for me, there's no complaints. The only complaint I've had is my wallet draining, but other than that, it's been a fun journey, and I plan on doing this even longer. So I haven't, my teeth haven't fallen, my eyes haven't turned yellow, my nails haven't fallen, and no side effects, so I can't really complain.
That's great. Um, yeah, I'm still trying to find these people that have scurvy. I haven't found anyone yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
apparently you're supposed to get scurvy, but that hasn't been the case. I'm pretty sure that's the scurvy was a thing in the ships because people ate meat, but it was highly salted meat, and it was quite restrictive because they had very limited rations, so they didn't get like the variety. And
mm.
some days I eat liver, some day I drink bone broths, and I consume tons of butter. So I've had a variety in that aspect.
So, how much mince or ground beef are you eating each day?
Oof, yesterday, 1 kilo and like 100 grams. I couldn't even finish it properly because remember, I only eat twice a day, so I gotta
Yeah,
make it
sorry,
to
1 kilo and oh,
1 kilo and 100 grams. But
wow.
usually I eat 800 grams. Or I
Okay.
eat a whole rotisserie chicken. I don't really like to eat chicken because it doesn't have the nutrients and it's really fastly made, so I have to be careful as well what I eat. But on Sundays, I usually have a thing called chicken Sundays. It's a way I save money and to eat a dinner that can fill me.
And so what's the price of like, if you're buying a package of ground beef in Finland,
Uh,
what kind of price?
uh, uh, for my meal, maybe hmm, if I don't eat, I also eat steaks sometimes. But ground beef is maybe €10 per day. But you got to remember that Finland's wages are higher. Is so you're able to buy more expensive things. So there are no complaints there.
Yeah.
And my
Wow.
eggs usually cost €3 4. I can go even cheaper, but I prefer eating the brown eggs because I've realized the yolk doesn't break as often as a shell.
Uh, yeah.
So I've been trying to keep it very clean.
Yeah, and that's 3 or 4 euros per dozen?
Yeah, for 15 eggs. So
15. Oh, okay.
so I can for so €8 will feed me for 2 days or 3 days, depending if I'll add bacon or not.
Yeah, so you see this as, a way of eating that you could just do forever?
Uh, Pretty much. Like I said, no side effects. My nails haven't been falling. My teeth are not falling. My eyes are not turning yellow. So no complaints. Obviously, if I go next to a bakery and I smell the bread or their pastries, I'll feel a bit of rumbling in my stomach. But I'm not really interested in foods. I only look at beef nowadays. That's my only interest.
Nice. Um, so I wonder if you'd come back on, maybe 6 months and give us an update and let us know how things are going with you.
Yeah, no problem.
That'd be awesome. So Roland, if people wanna get in contact with you, how can they reach out?
Well, they can use the names that they're seeing on the screen, Roland Victory, just without the S. So they can go on my Instagram or YouTube and send me a message and see how I'm doing. It's I made this Instagram account and this YouTube account to show my progress. So just to keep people updated in case some people are also feeling quite demoralized and they want to have the opinion of someone who has cancer that is living and thriving because I have a brain tumor and it's not a good one. So it might give some more hopes to other people, at least to extend their lifespan.
That's awesome. So yeah, I'll link to your channel and Instagram below. Um, Thank you very much for coming on and sharing your story, Roland. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I was glad to talk to you.